Massive fish. Oh, right there, baby.
Oh my God, come on.
This is insane, bro.
Joey Slam.
What up, Slayers? We're back at another adventure, and today is a very, very monumental day here at the Slate Pad. Yet again, I have been successful with breeding crayfish babies. Now let's take a moment here. If you look, I'm going to bring you the mom on your side. You'll see the mom there. She has some on her, some on her tail. And honestly, inside of this algae slough, you have baby crayfish moving around, and doing a lot. I don't know if you guys can see them. I'm trying to look for some myself. But in here, we have some jumpers around the tank, as you guys can see. So within all of this algae, there are hundreds of baby crayfish. Now guys, also what's absolutely crazy is inside of this specific tank, we have produced here from brown ones, you guys saw it, brown crayfish, a blue one. So we're going to be getting that blue one out as well. We have some brown ones in here. Fortunately, one of the tanks didn't do so well, and we lost half of those the brown crayfish, and we moved them here. And right now, only the strong half survives. But again, this is the breeding project. We have the ups, we have the downs. I also want to emphasize, now that we have the proper setup, check it out, guys. We have a 30-gallon long with this beautiful filter. It's a seamless tank. It's gorgeous. Believe it or not, I got it from OfferUp. It's so sick. I love it. Got it for 20 bucks. You guys gotta be on the lookout for these type of things all the time. You guys have Craigslist and stuff here on wherever you guys are watching these videos from. I recommend them. You never know what people are trying to get rid of. You know what I mean? So guys, we're gonna be setting up this tank together. I'm gonna show you exactly what I want to do. We get like a nice some nice stratum substrate. I got these plants. Now yes, a lot of you guys are like, oh my God, crayfish eat plants. But they don't eat the fake plants. They do not eat the fake plants. So we lay these small plants around, add some of those specific rocks over there. If you look at that tank right there, right here, this one right here, I'm sorry. We're gonna add some of the slate rock here and more hiding places for the crayfish to thrive. We're gonna set up this tank together. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be doing. If I wasn't filming and if I didn't have Rob here, this is exactly what I would be doing right now for all these crayfish babies. I came back, she was completely loaded with eggs. I was like, cool. Then one day, boom, babies. Now there's so many babies hopping in between the algae, kicking around on the top, moving around, and she's finally dropping them, so it's almost that time. I'm gonna flip this over. If you look on the bottom right corner, we have babies right there hiding in the algae. That's what I'm saying. They're eating, they're feasting, they're doing well, they're scooting around everywhere. It's that time. All right, cool. So let's just get right into it. Show you guys our blue crayfish, 1 in a million blue crayfish, 100 crayfish set up right here. I'm so excited. Got it from OfferUp. Again, guys, it's a pretty nasty setup, and I can't wait to use this to raise and continue to build this incredible breeding project that I'm going to try to bring to you guys, so you guys can have your colorful crayfish at home. So if you look closely, there's a blue hue to that crayfish. Now carrying the gene, there is another one there. So there's actually two that carry that blue hue. Here's that brown one, all browno. You guys know it's all brown. Once the camera wants to decide to focus on itself, on that crayfish, not the particles, there it is. There's albino. I swear, Rob's just tired. Come on, Rob. There it is. That's an albino, all brown. Now, if you look to the left to show, on the left-hand side right here, we do have that blue one. And then once that one focuses, come on. Oh, don't get spooked. Come on. You can do it, camera.
No.
Oh, blue. We'll take them out. There's two blue ones there. And then the brown one, you'll see it very distinctively. So here we have a massive bucket of fluval stratum. We got our water, and on top of that we have our decor that will provide a lot of hiding places for our crayfish. So I'm going to just use a solo cup and lay down a thin layer here of the fluostratum all the way through out the tank. It'll be very, very convenient. But I don't want to put too much to allow the babies to feed and filter out all that extra debris that will get on the bottom once I start feeding them some heavy stuff. So, give me a few moments. We're going to go ahead and pretty much cover this entire tank with substrate, and then I'm going to show you the finished product once we finish also decorating. Sweet.
Cut.
Yep.
Boom.
Alrighty. So we added some substrate, we added some decor. We still have this decor to go ahead and add, which is going to be good. They'll be able to walk across and hide as well. And when they're molting, they can get away and stay on top. Now, guys, I went ahead and removed some of the slate rock from here. We only have one crayfish on the other side, one brown one left in the side of this tank. But guys, you always need to check the back. Take a moment, look inside there. Can you guys see the Lone Rangers that are chilling in there? Can ya? Yes, we can. So that's pretty cool that there's a couple crayfish back there chilling, doing their thing. So I'm gonna leave these guys in here. This is gonna be their home until this is occupied by something else. Hopefully pufferfish or something that used to occupy this place. But we're gonna leave these guys in here. We'll add some food and they'll be fine. If anything, I'll grab a net and then I'm gonna add them to these totes that we're gonna be for our future breeding projects. Now, we're gonna go and move this last piece right here. And we should, oh yeah, look at that. Look at this, guys. Coming up front, Rob, I wasn't joking. We produced a blue one out of brown. Now, Rob's technically a granddad when it comes to all of these brown crayfish, but also the blue ones specifically are coming from him. So what's crazy about this, wait, give me a second, I'm just trying to get them on here. What's crazy about this, guys, is this was a brown crayfish at one point, and as it continued to mature, it's blue. I am not joking, you guys saw it. We can review the footage if you want. Watch the video, link below. But check it out. A blue crayfish from a brown mom. I was not joking, Rob. We did it. Gene to gene mutation. That mom carries the blue gene. She carries it, and she's brown. So she may not be expressing the blue gene, but she does carry it. So I believe that's called het, or whatever the case may be when it comes to reptiles and stuff. But yeah, the best part about this is we can sex at this age. We can already see what, oh! Here, we'll go
The next thing we did.
We can see what it came out of this, and that is a female. Based on that right there, no swimmerettes that are hardened. So she's happy, she's good, she's running it. We still have small ones here, but this is so freaking dope. So dope. We're gonna put her in her own enclosure. She's very special. I'm gonna be honest, it's my first blue crayfish from a brown. I've produced blues on blues, white on whites, red on reds, but never have I produced a blue one from a brown one, which is so insane. Her gills are wet, and these crayfish move frequently from pond to pond. So, but look at how long these whiskers are. Can you see how perfect she is? Her whiskers are so long, guys, completely extended. So she's gonna be getting her own tank. And she's gonna be very special to me because, well, it's the first one. Little brownie turned into bluey. So cool. So here we have the enclosure, the tank, what have you, and plenty of hiding space, plenty of room. We could pretty much add all of this throughout the tank. It's just about having places for them to walk around and feel safe and secure. Now it's going to take away from like kind of the beauty of the tank per se, because sometimes I just like a pretty bare bottom or just a rock structure. But this will be very good for these crayfish to enjoy, because these used to be Godzillas way back when. So it's basically covered, good to go. We have all the substrate we need. These extra pieces actually fit in flawlessly right there. Now it's time to go ahead and fill her up with that trusty old lake water. Alrighty, check it out. Take this out. We use this so that we don't disturb the substrate. It's a little bit cloudy, but once we run filtration, we'll be good to go. But check it out, guys. Our crayfish enclosure for breeding population. Blues, red, whites, Hispanics, or others. Don't matter. We are not choosy or picky at this house at all. If it eats, it eats. If it bites type of thing, you know what I'm saying? So, plenty of room for the crayfish to swim and get away. They can chill here. It's also low enough that they won't climb out. Okay? Plenty of holes to hide. Tons of crayfish can live. It's beautiful. Honestly, I was just talking to Rob off camera. Insane turtle tank. This could be for hatchlings and stuff, or small turtles. Insane turtle tank. So sick. I love it. I think it's amazing. Honestly, it turned out a lot better than I thought. I was just putting stuff together that I had, and then boom, some stuff's Godzilla's, like the rocks and that, and some stuff is from the eel from way back. So cool. So now we need to go ahead and add the crayfish inside the critter cage right next to Rob. So Rob, you want to go ahead and just slide that puppy over? Yeah, literally. So Rob is actually co-dad with this. This was his daughter, and we had a male, and we went ahead and put him down and let him do the dirty. You guys saw it on camera in the tub, and now we got eggs hatched and crayfish hatched. But I'm just gonna go and just dump it right now. Let's see if you guys get any babies to come out. Any babies moving around? No. Try again. Any babies in there? We got a couple. Oh, we got a couple. We got a couple. Oh.
He's running away.
He ran away. You saw that?
Yeah.
So he's gone. Let's see what else here. Any other ones? Oh,
yep.
There it is. A couple babies on the bottom there. We're coming to the end where the most of the goop is at. And you should see some of them scooting away, mid-molts, and growing. What a great moment to have here at the house. We're going to add mom here too.
There she goes.
There she goes. So she'll live here temporarily. We have no babies in here. She'll live here temporarily for the remainder of her kids as they walk around and live and have a good life. Well, that's that. Babies going across. Just like that. Because she's still taking care of them, so I don't want to take her out or rip her out. But she's covered in algae. She's still carrying babies. I could try to see about grabbing her real quick. She's secured. And she's still holding a couple. Look under. Look at that. That's so sick. Maybe get a wider shot. Could be a pretty dope thumbnail right here with my hands and that. But look at the baby going to the mom. I'm going to shake some of these babies off of her. Be free. Look at them go. That's so sick. They're holding on tight to mom. She's good. Come on. Let go. Let go. Gently getting them off. See that?
Joey hits kids.
There you go. Come on. And she still has a couple. But if you look around, there's a couple hundred. We'll let her go down. And they'll find their way back to the mom. I'll give her probably about another week, maybe a week or two, before I take her out, because I don't want her to start eating them. So that's when she'll start eating them and everything like that. Look, she's already foraging on the algae and all the foods, and then there's the babies all around her. So that's good to go. We're all set. Where we're not, guys, I do have that filter. I'm gonna have a little sponge. I'm trying to find that sponge because I'm gonna put you guys on it. Give me a second. No, please. This is not how I want to end the video. Oh, here. Fluval edge sponge. Put it on the intake. Prevents the babies from going anywhere. And continue the breeding project, guys. Appreciate your support. If you're not a slayer, become one. Be part of the channel. And Rob, shout out to you, man. You brought the majority of these crayfish here, the blue ones specifically, this population, this breeding colony. It's going to be huge. I just want to do a huge shout out to Rob's Aquatics. Check him out. hit him up in the link below. Follow him. He's going to be part of this life for a long time. He's not going anywhere. So give my boy some love. It's time for him to be a part of the big screen too. So with that being said, we'll see you on the next adventure.